revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Thank you for tuning in. Angel Tussie, Eric Raymer, and our producer, Damon, getting it on with a little bit of the Bee Gees.
Right. Okay. So anytime we have a fill-in producer, even a new producer, they always want to know what kind of music do they like, right? So they can.
Oh, they've got you dialed in, girl.
Country and disco.
Yeah, pretty much it.
I love it. It is quite random, but it is who I am. Eric asked me, he's like, Angel, I want you to type into the Google, friendliest. Like, what does it mean to be a friend?
Attributes of a friendly person.
Attributes of a friendly person.
Yeah.
I said, is this a trick? Is my picture going to come up?
It probably will.
Have you ever had people say, if you were to look up this word in the dictionary, your picture would be right next to it? I think someday Google is going to catch that. Siri, what is this? And she's going to pop up your picture. But we are talking a little bit, not necessarily the friendly person, but think about this. Don't you want to be viewed as the most approachable person in the room?
Yeah.
We want to be attractive. We want that attraction marketing. We want to attract people to us. Or when people hear about us, they go, oh, yeah, I've heard of that person. I'd love to meet them. I've always wanted to connect with them.
Well, if you extrapolate the thought, who is the most approachable person in the room? He or she who gets the business. Because if you're approachable, that means all the barriers to business is down, and there's an opportunity to build a relationship.
Well, according to Gretchen Rubin, she says having close relationships is one of the most meaningful elements to happiness.
I believe in that.
Right. And it's not always easy to form new friendships,
True.
But here are some tips that she says that'll, to make you the most approachable person in the room. You got to start by being attractive, right?
You've got to be likable or be attractive. Absolutely. Number one.
And by attractive, I don't mean necessarily physically attractive.
No.
But personality attractive.
Absolutely.
Right? You're not putting off the vibe of where you're standing in the corner being Mr. Grumpus.
Yeah, we're not talking about cheap and easy pickup lines here, folks. That's another segment.
Eric practices those offline.
Come on now.
Right?
No, not right.
You said, come on now. Like, yeah, that's right.
No. We're not at church. It's not a come on now. It's like a come on. You know what? It's not even a company. Forget it. Smile like we do here on the radio show. It's no shock, but studies do show the amount of time you smile during a conversation has a direct impact on how friendly you're perceived to be. That's why Angel's the friendly pro.
Because I do smile.
You smile nonstop. I've never seen you not smile.
Well, because I'm not.
There was that one time,
right? Because when I'm not smiling, so my husband, I was speaking at an event not too long ago, and Jay, my husband, was the photographer, and he was going to take some pictures of me speaking.
Right?
He says, "Angel, you are awful to take pictures of while you're speaking.
Really?
Because you're smiling and talking." And he says you have this really
big mouth,
weird expression on your face, and it does not translate that what you're doing is smiling and talking.
Yeah. Give Jay a little bit of advice. I've taken a few pictures of you. Catch the picture on the downbeat. When you finish the sentence is when you catch the picture. You're welcome.
We'll see how that goes.
Number 2, be easily impressed, entertained, and interested. Look them in the eye and go, wow, that's fascinating. Tell me more.
It's like the first date. Wow, you ordered pickles on the side of your sandwich? That's amazing. Do you always order pickles?
Is that what I'm doing wrong? I did not have that conversation on my last first date.
And so there's an element of enthusiasm that is just genuinely missing from most conversations because we're not listening. When somebody says, yeah, I ordered pickles on the side of your sandwich, you're like, yeah, did you get pickles? Right?
That'll be your last first date too. All right, here's another one. Have a friendly, open, engaged demeanor. We just got done with our networking program or conversation, and if you missed it, go ahead and go back to the Facebook Live video on our Facebook page at Experience Pros and find the steps for healthy networking. But be friendly, open, engaging, and you want to be the most attractive person in the room or the most approachable person in the room. Don't turn your body away. It's all about body language, baby.
Mm-hmm. See, I told you it was pickup lines.
It's not.
So be present, right? How often are we looking around the room and scanning the room or scanning our phones or being fidgety or turning away when we're having a conversation with somebody? Square your shoulders. If you're standing, make sure you have one foot pointed towards the person you're listening to. It keeps your body in that position.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Now, here's something I have never heard of before. What are you laughing at?
Like, okay. Next.
Okay.
That's all we're going to say about that. What have you never heard before?
Trait transfer. Trait. T-R-A-I-T. Trait transfer. Whatever you say about other people influences how people see you. So if you describe a coworker as brilliant and charismatic, your acquaintance will tend to associate you with those qualities. However, if you are describing somebody as arrogant and obnoxious, guess what? You are perceived as being arrogant and obnoxious as well.
How often do we do that? They're like, no, he.
Right?
And so then people, if they take that same trait and associate it with you.
If you're a complainer about somebody else, guess what? You're probably going to complain about them, and you are a complainer.
Oh, Eric, you are brilliant. You are charismatic.
Kind of reminds me of what I say about you. Laugh at yourself. You want to be approachable? Laugh at yourself and your co-host.
And your co-host all day long. I'll tell you what, when we are laughing, it is far more engaging. You want to be around. When you're talking about being the most approachable person in the room, let's say you walk into a room, everybody's in a conversation, especially if you're at a networking event or, even a business event. And everybody's like kind of in hushed tones, and they're quiet and they're serious. And you see a couple people over in the corner or somewhere else laughing, beeline to them. Yeah.
Laughing at yourself is one thing. And there is a fine line, and most people don't know it. When you come to self-deprecating humor, you can be self-deprecating, and it's usually better than making somebody else the punchline of your joke. That much is true. But when you cross over that line and you start like, I'm an idiot, I got the most boring job ever, then people don't really know how to come back to that.
Yeah. What am I supposed to say to that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you're really not. Yeah. Like, oh gosh. And at bar,
you are not the most approachable person in the room.
All right. How about this? Radiate energy and good humor. Again, this is Gretchen Rubin. She wrote the book on happiness. Yep. She says there's a phenomenon called emotional contagion.
Oh.
People catch. You want to be catchy, right? Viral.
Right.
People catch the emotions of the other people that they're hanging out with. And what do they prefer to catch on to? Upbeat, energetic moods, not cynicism, not negativity. We want warmth. We want, oh my gosh, the show is over.
The show is over, but guess what? We're going to pick it up again tomorrow, folks. Thank you for tuning in. We hope this was helpful for you. We hope that we provided a smile for your afternoon or morning, whatever it may be. Back again tomorrow.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.